holiday. So, hello everybody. If you don't know, I was on holiday last week. I went to Hong Kong. Good place. Good place. Yeah, I enjoyed myself. But back to reality, as unfortunately. So yeah, we're back to reality. We're going to play some games. Play some Call of Duty. We're playing some Minecraft. We're playing all sorts of things. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. I did put out saying I'd do a live stream. So for 6, I asked people. Quite a few reviewers responded quite quickly saying yes, do it. So I thought, oh, might as well. So here I am. Hello. Hello, Omar. Hello, noob. Omar, I haven't spoken to you in bloody ages, mate. Are you still annoying squeaky person, or are you a mature and genuine adult now? Hello, David. Hello, Robert. For those who don't know, Omar was the loudest person, on one of the loudest people in the planet, weren't you, Omar? You didn't have to go far without having Omar going, row, 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 and you go, yeah, yes, Omar. What's the matter? You go, you'd never believe what Lewis did, or you never believe what I ate for tea, and you just be like, yes, Omar, I understand. Now just go and do something useful. Go sink a battleship or something, or go and arrest the right people, because he arrested a few people. I think at one point, Omar, did you get done nearly for a false arrest in London? Oh, those are the times having to save Omar's ass. Oh, thanks, David. I didn't bully you, Omar. That was Lewis and Raptors, mainly Raptors. In fact, don't worry, Raptors bullied me a lot as well. Although he's a good lad. Can't diss Raptors. Raptors is awesome. One of the main reasons I stayed in the police so long. Well, that Roblox group. For those who don't know, if Raptors wasn't the kind of person he was, or wasn't there, we wouldn't have an Randoim Gaming, because he was one of the most stand up for people's rights you'd ever have. Raptors would stand up for your rights, or if you had a disability, he'd stand up for you. Pretty much, if something was wrong, he'd protest it and he'd make sure it got through. It was lucky that he was as well liked as he was, otherwise we wouldn't have Randoim Gaming. So shout out to Raptors. There was a few others, but it was mainly Raptors. And then Omar was just in the mix. Weren't you, Omar? Omar was quite good. I remember one time Omar... You helped me something, didn't you, Omar? You helped... I think someone was trying to... The amount of times Omar and me went on patrol together, and then Omar would save me from dying, because Omar was a better shot than me, even though I outranked him, was amazing. I think you saved me about a good 10 times, didn't you, Omar? A good 10 times Omar saved me. Yeah, I think there was about 5 people who, like, 10 times Omar's just saved my life on it. Can't diss Omar. Anyone who disses Omar's got a problem with me. Although I'm gonna diss him now. Omar, you're one of the most. The downside was Omar was one of the most annoying squeakers you ever had. But he was a good squeaker. Am I right, Omar? Is that fair to say? You were annoying, but you did your job well. Is that fair to say? I'm sure he'll say no. The first one was Elite Gamer, Navy guy. You're like, you're about 5 minutes late, mate. Did any of you see the videos I put out the other day of me walking up the mountain, or seen them? I'll tell you what, I could tell you some funny stuff that happened at that mountain. Some funny shit happened at that mountain, boys and girls. We nearly killed my best friend, my brother's mate. Now that was funny. We nearly, literally, right, he's a bit of the heavy gentleman. Not saying he's fat or anything, but he is of the heavy variety. And pretty much, he may have been of the heavy variety, but he is funny as anything. He's worth having in your group. He's like one of those people that will just boost your morale. So, we decided, because we had 10 hours before this flight, that we would, that we'd go and, well, we'd go and walk up this hill. Okay. Now, I'd like to point out at this point that I say the word hill very loosely. Okay, so my brothers and I and my friend and my brother's friend were like, right, we need something to do for 10 hours. We could go to Disney, we could go back to Ocean World, bear in mind we had suitcases, or we can go walk up a big ass hill at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and go through the metro and all that. We chose the big ass hill and the metro. Okay, so my brother was like, there's this nice walk along by the airport, you know, and it's beautiful. You can walk along, you'll see the airport, and there's no heavy ground, nothing like that. You don't have to walk up any heavy ground. And we're all like, oh, this sounds good. I mean, it's something to do. 10 hours, mind you, 10 hours before we can actually go and board our plane. And we're like, right, we'll go do it then. We've got a couple of hours to kill. Let's do it. So, as we got to the mountain, as we walked through, I'm not gonna lie, the beautiful scenery of nearly getting electrocuted, because I'm the smallest, I'm the second smallest out of our group. My other friend is the smallest. I'm the second smallest, and then you got Sam and Lee, no, Craig and Lee, sorry, who are like respectively, Craig's bigger than Lee, but they're about the same. They both would have gotten electrocuted. They had to duck for this electrical pylon. You had this small little telephotical light pylon. They had to duck. Literally, they had to duck. Me and Jordan, no problems. You know. And by this electrical pylon, I go, hey, do we want to go and walk down this alley of certain death? And it's just this field. And obviously, obviously, if you're going to go anywhere in Hong Kong, I recommend going up the sceneries. It's bloody beautiful. And I was like, should we go walk up the alley of certain death? And they go, no. Because one of them goes, well, Craig goes to me, one, I don't think we're even allowed there. And two, if we do, we'll probably get bitten by a cobra. Because because, well, I'm fairly sure they have cobras in Hong Kong or something. I don't know. They do have snakes now, I know that, and I'm fairly sure they have cobras. And, oh, fine. So we walk on a little bit further. We saw loads of fish in this random pond / puddle. So as we walk past this puddle, we get to this little abandoned cafe shack. You know, and we're like, oh, should we go and have a coffee? And then my brother was like, no, because it's abandoned. All right. And then we get up to this point. Now, on our left, there is some stairs. It's very important. Okay. And straight on, we have the path that was called the Dragon. No, not the Dragon. It was called a trail. I can't remember the name of it. But it was meant to be the trail we wanted to go on, pretty much. But we noticed the trail. We noticed these stairs. Now, my friend our brother's friend goes to us. So are we laying it out, or are we going for pain? My brothers all went, let's go for pain. And he's like, well, sod it then, we'll go for pain. So we start marching up this hill, alright? And now I'm not over exaggerating. When I say pain, I mean it's like walking up the stairs, crawling on pins and needles. It hurt going up. Well, it didn't hurt going up, it hurt going down. But that was, well, I got some problems with my mobility and my eyesight, so I have to be careful, and because I have to be careful, it hurts my leg a bit more. So we walk up and down, and we did this on the trail. Right. Now, about 5 minutes into this hill, okay, me and Lee and Craig, alright, we got to checkpoint 1. Okay, checkpoint 1 out of 60 checkpoints. Okay, 60 checkpoints, mind you. And we get to checkpoint 1 out of 60. Okay, and we go, brother's friend, hurry up, come on, yeah. And you just hear this noise, and we're like, is there a whale in here? And we gave it 2 more minutes. He starts walking out, and then my brother, because he had a bit of a bromance going on, he goes, "Come on, babe, hurry up." You know, bromance and all that. You know, they're just taking the mick. They're just having a bit of banter. And he goes, "I can't do it. My legs want to give up." And I've got a clip. I'll upload the clip later on this evening. And literally, it's like, "Get your ass in gear." Me being an ex-cadet and all that, and I've been going to the gym for the last year. I'm just like, come on, shift your ass, come on, don't let a hill beat you, alright, you know. And every now and again he kept stopping at checkpoint 2, right? I'm not even kidding. We got to checkpoint 2, going up these stairs, out of 5 million stairs, and literally he sounded like he was having a heart attack. It was that bad. Funny as anything. But you know. Yeah. And that was some of the videos that I posted, and literally beautiful scenery. You had the scenery of the airport, and then you had the scenery of people going up and down in cable cars. Lovely walk. Worth the 2 hours it took us to get up to just checkpoint 6 out of 60, mind you. Checkpoint 6 out of 60. And then and then I had to be careful coming down, because obviously anyone who's been a fan of the channel for a long time knows that I had eye surgery last year because my eyes are dodgy as anything. It was just about starting to get dark, and we had to be really careful, literally. And because I had to be so careful, you have to be careful where you put your legs on that, and it hurts when you have to be really strategic like that, because, well, if you've got muscles like me, and you just hurt. So literally just there, like bending down, like, is this step go here and this step go there? I probably over exaggerated my eyesight a little bit there, but literally it's just like, oh my god, my eyes are dying, I cannot see. Fun as anything. You can't beat it. You can't beat a view like that, what we saw. And I kept going to, but Jordan, look at the view. And he goes, I know the view's bloody beautiful, but I want to sit down. Oh, funny stuff. You can't beat views like that. / comedy. Yeah. Anyway, so someone was asking, am I ever coming back to Roblox? No, I'm not coming back to Roblox. Why did we go up the hill? Well, we had nothing to do for this was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We had till 11 to our flight, and we had to be at the airport for about 8. So we were like, well, we might as well go up the hill. If we didn't go up the hill, we would have wasted the whole day, because it took us half the day to get here, to get to that point. So what happened was, we went to the airport first, dropped off our cases, and then afterwards we had to think of something to do. My brother came up with, let's do this trail. So we did this trail, and that's what led us to go on up the hill. No, I'm not selling my Roblox account. I'm not selling my Roblox account. It's not worth anything. I don't know why you guys want it. Because one, it's got my information that I don't want people knowing about on it. Two, I'm not in any of the police groups anymore. I left all that stuff. I think the only thing I'm in is the United Kingdom group, and that's it. I think, and that's off the top of my head. I don't think I'm in anything else. And three, like I said, I'm planning to give it to my nephew when he's a bit older, if his mum and dad were alive. If Roblox is still alive, though. Then. Hey, Spam, what's up, bruv? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The riots over there have been deeply exaggerated in Hong Kong. So as you may know, they're having a bit of a delicate time with the Hong Kong government and all that. And while we were over there, we did actually see a protest. We did see some protest. We didn't see any violence, but last Thursday, I think it was, Trump said he signed in this thing saying, that they will. This law saying that, pretty much to protect Hong Kong, the Hong Kong status, because they got a status of their own, not involving in the Chinese sanctions, which involves Hong Kong. So what happened was right. So we were walking down. It was present evening, and we started noticing all these riot police. We saw about a good 5 or 6 squads of riot police. First we thought nothing of it, so we were walking down, we were walking by the harbour side. So, nice little view, the harbour side, not gonna lie, lovely view. We walked down it earlier, there was nothing. Right, so I'd like to point out, we walked down it in the day, lovely. Saw loads of dredging tool people, and fishes and all that. But we saw no riot police. Saw pretty much the riot police was the only thing I saw. We did see police in the end, but we saw no riot police in the day. Because all the protesters come out at night, pretty much, I think. We saw nothing of the sort. We saw no riot police at all in the day. Okay, nothing at all. Walking down this bit, nothing at all. And so we walked down it in the day. Okay, we saw absolutely nothing. All we saw was the lovely views. We saw dredging tools. We saw boats. We saw fish. We saw a bird eat a fish. That was the best part of the day, seeing the bird eat the fish, because we hadn't got a bloody clue what this bird was. I thought it was some kind of mutant bird, and then my brother said, no, it's probably a stork. That's a baby. I'm thinking it's a baby stork. Then that's just a mutant. All sorts of things went on during this day, and we found some lights and all that. And now, with the protests, it's good to know how good the Hong Kong government have been trying to make sure the streets are safe, because they've been dredging up their pavements and all that to throw at the police. So what happens was, because the police didn't want them using any more blocks or bricks, they would what happened was they would, when they noticed these bricks were or any anti-government graffiti on the wall, they try and get rid of it, or they try and bodge it. So to get rid of the graffiti, you just, every now and again, you'd go down these tunnels and it would just smell of paint thinner, because they're trying to get rid of the paint of the anti-graffiti stuff on the wall and all that, and it stink of paint. It literally smell of paint thinner, and you'd just be like, well, that smell, oh, they're just trying to get rid of the thing. And there'd be free Hong Kong everywhere, graffiti all over the place, and Hong Kong anti-police posters now and again, which I'll get to in a minute on what I found quite interesting. Anyway, so then if they've been throwing bricks at them as well, so the protesters would be ripping up the sidewalks, literally ripping up the sidewalks and throwing bricks at them. So the way they combated that was they cemented them down. they literally, when they noticed that people had been ripping up the sidewalk, they'd put cement on the bits that were ripped up, so you couldn't rip up any more bricks, which is fair enough, because I mean it's a good tactic to getting rid of potential weapons, cementing down stuff that could be chucked at you. And every now and again you just have the cement where they put in just a quick bodge. I'm guessing they'd come up later on when they're over and actually fix it. But you just now and again see these blocks of cement bits, like you can just be like, what the hell? And so you see just now and again random bits of cement, and you just be like, okay, random bits of cement on the ground. So as we were walking down this riverfront, we started noticing more police. So we saw, first we were walking down, we were walking down, we saw a small group of police. I'm just like, oh, okay, it's just a small group of police, nothing like that. No riot shields or anything like that, but in those riot police, like they had their gear by the side. I didn't see any riot shields, but we saw them in the green uniforms of the riot police and all that. Didn't see any guns or anything like that. Although we did, going out of a metro station, we did see a guy with a rifle, and me and my brother was just like, he's got a rifle. Like one of those, you know, beanbag rifles, I think. Or potentially a tear gas rifle, I guess. Or it may have even been a real rifle, I don't know. I couldn't identify it properly, but it looked like one of your traditional, one of the Lee Enfield rifles type things. Like a shotgun or something like that is probably the best way to describe it. So we're walking down, and we started noticing more this riot police, and then we saw their vans, and it was literally when we got past this harbour bit, we saw 2 full-blown riot police vans, and then this small little, probably was a police support snatch squad van or something, a small little van type thing. I'm just like, okay, the police obviously mean just put out a big present, you know. And I mean, bear in mind, this is the day that Trump had said, you know, had passed this law for Hong Kong's prosperity and all that. And we were just like, oh, okay, it's fair enough. It's just a small bit of police, you know. They're just having a just thing. So we started walking down, and we walked down towards the harbour side, and it was this harbour side's like it's got the ferry connecting from one side to the other. So you know we noticed it, and at first I was like, there's a large amount of traffic here, and I realized, wait, no, none of them are moving. And what happens is the protesters will stop the traffic, so the police can't bring in heavy stuff or anything like that. So they're obviously trying to protect their demonstration. And bearing in mind, this was a big demonstration. There was probably quite a few going on around this city or something, because there was quite a lot of people in this one. But I imagine there was probably others, because we saw it on the news later on. And so we saw this group of people. We're just like, okay, it's a group of people. Act calm, act natural. We're just like, okay, we'll just walk past them, because we know there's a mall further up there. We can easily walk down the mall. We'll come back. It's probably not going to kick off or anything. So we walk up to this mall bit and further on, and then we're like, well, we should probably think about going home. Now, bearing in mind, we knew what would happen if it kicks off. We were just like, right, we'll take the opposite direction then. So we're like, well, it's probably not going to kick off yet. So we decided to walk in the opposite direction. So we started walking in the opposite direction. Well, no, we started walking back towards the protesters, because we thought, it's not going to kick off yet. And we started hearing this noise, this cheering noise, and then this, and then we started hearing the Free Hong Kong stuff. And we're like, there's something different here. We're like, we should probably go home now before it kicks off. So we literally walked in the opposite direction, but literally we're just like, this one didn't end in violence. This is one of the more peaceful ones. And, yeah, we got caught up in a protest. Well, we didn't get caught up in it, but we saw one of them going off, because we thought it was going to kick off again, because obviously Trump's done something quite good for them, I guess, in a way, and they wanted to show that, oh, thank you Trump, pretty much, which is nice of them. And yeah, and then that was probably one of the biggest things that we saw. We saw them, and the way the police are dealing with it is quite funny because they have cement down their pavements and scrub it all. They're trying to deal with it in the worst possible way. You're not gonna stop them by doing that, I guess, in the best way. But it's not as bad as it is. It was quite funny as well trying to cross the road. We're like, it's illegal to jaywalk, but they've smashed the crossing up. We're gonna have to jaywalk. So yeah, it was quite fun. Yeah, it was fun. Then we just went on a little ride. It was a cousin's wedding, so we did all your cousin's wedding stuff, you know. Anyway, let's focus on some other shit. Anyone, you know. I'm alright, thank you, pal. I feel as relaxed as a feather bird trying to just be a feather bird, really. And what did he say to that then? I'm sorry, Anglo, you need to make more sense there. I didn't understand that, Anglo. Can someone translate for me, please? Sorry, Anglo, don't mean to be rude or anything, but I didn't really understand that there, mate. That Hong Kong trip, I'm not going to lie, was expensive. Should we play a little quiz? Guess how much 100 Hong Kong dollars is in UK money? Go on, take your guess. Is it A, £100? Is it B, £50? Or is it C, £10? Or is it D, £5? Take your guess. Come on, take your guess. Should we have a little quiz? Come on, take your guess. Take your guess. How much is 100 Hong Kong dollars? Is it A, £100? Is it B, £50? C, £10? Or D, £5? Come on, come on. Let's take your guess. Take your guess. You cannot spam. One answer. Come on. One answer. Come on. Take your guess. Come on. Take your guess. Right. I'm not gonna lie, Finn. If you're gonna say you're gonna bet me a £5 that's A, I'm afraid you're wrong. It is in fact C. It is 100 Hong Kong dollars is £10. So their currency is, because they're in a recession. So it's £1 is worth 9 Hong Kong dollars. Well, it was at the time of my trip, anyway. So I spent 100 Hong Kong dollars, right, which may sound quite a lot, on a music box for my mum. for Christmas. All right, it actually cost me £10. £10. That may sound like a lot, but it wasn't. All right, a bottle of water cost me 17 Hong dollars. I spent, in fact, £1.70. We ate at McDonald's pretty much every single day. The highest I spent was £1.70, even though it cost me 22 Hong Kong dollars. No, sorry. It cost me 15 Hong Kong dollars. Well, about £1.50 for a coffee and some pancakes. Right. So just to put that in perspective, right? Going through some of these miles, right? Now, bearing in mind, Hong Kong's got the 100% import tax on their cars, right? So, and you don't really need a car unless you're just like made of money, and a lot of people are. Right? They got the highest Tesla car rate or something like that in the world. Okay, so we're talking big money, right? So some of their necklaces cost 18,000 Hong Kong dollars, right? So that's about 8 grand for some of these necklaces. So you can only imagine what is worth for like for a Tesla or something like that over there. Yeah, I wouldn't say you want to exactly go over there in a hurry. Not gonna lie. So what we did was to work out our expenses. It's the number you literally. So if it's 100 Hong Kong dollars, if you knock off the zero, just knock off a zero, and that's how much you're paying in British pounds. So £17. No, 17. So £1.70 is about 170 Hong Kong dollars. Wait, no. Wait, no. So 50 Hong Kong dollars is about £5. £10 10 Hong Kong dollars is £1. If that makes any sense. Do I remember Silver? Yes. I think, is he the one who trolled me before I went on holiday? Well, attempted to troll me, and we all just laughed at him because it was pitiful and pathetic and didn't make any sense whatsoever. Why have you typed? How can you type that when you've got orange juice in your eye? Finn, that makes no sense. Let me guess, it was your younger brother. Or your friend. I died. Right. Let's go play some zombies, I think. Well then, Finn, you're smarter than me, mate. Took me years to find out where all the keys were. I still can't spell my name properly. Pardon me. Thanks, Finn. Who's that guy? I don't know. No, I am Rome 2.0. Very funny, Finn. Very funny. Don't quit your day job, more. Oops. Right, let's do this. Of course it is, Finn. Of course it is. He's dead. Play the police game. I will play the police game after this game of zombies then. I know which game you're on about. We'll play that after after I finish this game of zombies. I've got to make my Secret Santa present later on from the work colleagues. I've got to try and do some painting. I'm making her a little. I'm attempting to make a money box. Attempting, because I can't afford it. I'm skint. Like after my bills this week, I'm going to be skint until I get paid on the 25th. No, 23rd. I will be skint. I will have I have less money than my brother at the moment, and he doesn't even have a job at this moment in time. I am going to be that skint. So I've got to try and save as many pennies as I can. So what I've done is I've made this little I've got some of my 30,000 matchsticks, and I've made a mould around this train carriage, and I'm gonna paint it. I've made the base outline. I've stuck it on so it's got a bottom now, and I've got this old train, I don't know what you'd call it, train bottom of a carriage, an old carriage that I had when I was like, this is old, this is like pushing to when I was about, when me and my brothers were about 5, maybe 6. So I'm going to stick it on there, and it's going to be like a little carriage, and I'm going to paint it and all that, because we work in the childcare industry. I'm going to literally make it look like a child's toy, pretty much, like an old-fashioned child's wooden painted toy. Money box. It's not going to be the best quality, but of painting, I've tried to make the work as good as possible. But yeah, I'm trying to do some good old fashioned wood carving stuff. I know she'll appreciate it. I've got someone who I know will probably appreciate it. I'll stick some chocolates in just in case actually, in case it falls apart or something. I mean, where is the bloody thing? Literally, I've tried to make it as close to a carriage as possible. I've just got to make the doors and paint it, and then stick it onto this carriage, which could be interesting. I'll post a picture later on of it. So Prince, I don't play Roblox anymore, mate. I do need to sort my old the 100 Roblox videos out there that haven't been seen, but I don't play Roblox anymore. Although I am going to be playing a police game after this game of zombies, so stick around. Vanity! Oh crap. Oh bollocks. I wasn't really paying attention then. Finn, I haven't got enough fingers for how many you're in. 1. I think you're in 1. Pushing 2. Oh, no worries, Prince. Not gonna lie, I've kind of given up on the YouTube front, so thank you. That compliment means quite a lot to me. Right, let's play the police game then. Did I uninstall flashing lights? Right, we'll do flashing lights if this one goes bad. Yeah, I found a couple of police games because I know you guys like the police content. I just don't play them that much. I'm into me Minecraft at the moment. Alright, I'm just going to make a cup of tea while I'm waiting for this to load up, because I need a cup of tea, and then I'll be back. It shouldn't take too long, it should take about 2 minutes. BRB. I need a cup of tea. Okay. Baby backs. Right. Let's continue this career. The most annoying thing has happened. We went away, we've came back to no milk. So I've had to do what I... Oops. I was pressing it on the phone. I've had to do it like I do when I'm ill. I've had to put water in with a tea bag with no milk. The water just to cool it down and then just have plain tea. It's depressing. But it's nice.
Please, remain where you are. I'll send a unit over right now.
Right. Let's do traffic duty. It's probably easier because I can't drive a fucking car. This one's called Police Simulator. How old am I? I'm old.
This is Central. Someone
Too
is
old.
complaining about party noises coming from
Too. The reason why I gave up Roblox is because I am too old. Oh yeah, I forgot to go to the equipment shop. That's how long I haven't played this game for.
Without the cops, the city would tear itself apart.
Excuse me, I have to go. Somewhere there's a crime.
Hello, Alex. No, I'm joking. I'm 22, nearly 23. I'll be 23 next year. Well, this year. Well, in 2020, I'll be 23. 23 years old. 23 depressing years old. Not gonna lie. Whoever says as older you get, the more freedoms you have, they're not wrong. But the more annoying society and life gets on you is even worse. I've got to vote next week on whether or not we should have Brexit. I'm voting Conservatives because I don't agree with Lib Dems, but you know. And Labour, well, they're just communists, pretty much. Not trying to be political or anything, but where they're getting the money from is what I want to know. They can't just tax the rich and all that. They're taxing other things. There's secret stuff, and I'd rather have Conservatives. If I have to bite the bullet, I'm voting Conservatives. I agree that we should have Brexit because I voted to leave in the 2016 referendum. I voted to leave for the reason that, well, it doesn't make any sense. The EU sounds good on paper, but it's rubbish in real life. There's no, like, they're just bickering over silly stuff, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Oops, and I pressed the wrong button. Oops. There we go. Alright. What's the worst thing that could happen to this planet? Lib Dems. Oh, sod the red light, let's go. I can't remember. Ooh, right. Just, we'll buff that out. I've forgotten how to do most of my sirens. Oops. We can buff that out. Alright, I've got to find badly parked cars apparently. And there is one of them. How'd you get out of the car? Ah. Hey, I found the siren! Now how'd you get out the car? Nope, that's the map. That siren. That does nothing. That drives you forwards. That steers the other way. That's more sirens. I don't know. If I can get past today, maybe tomorrow. Finn, help! You're more intelligent than me. Somehow. Just to make this clear how badly I've managed to mess this car up. There's me. What the hell is going on behind me? No, that pulls cars over. Let's go to the old-fashioned manual. Where's the manual? Settings. Gameplay. Controls. Exiting a vehicle. Open radio, open map, cars, car horn 3, switching camera 4. Oh, left turn signal and right turn signals 1 and 2. Handbrake, space bar. Ah, leave a car is C. Right, everyone remember C. Hello, Luke Brother Ducky. I started YouTube years ago. I can't remember. 2013, when I was about 15, because my friends were arguing over
How can someone be
stuff.
so inconsiderate?
They were arguing. They were arguing over YouTube. I was like, YouTube's not that good, and then I got into YouTube, which was quite fun.
This is Central. Attention all units. Officer down in need of assistance in Watercrest District. Please proceed to Minskin Street and provide the necessary assistance.
Let's go. Where's the like button? Out of the way! People trying to shoot people! No, this game is not free. It's about £13 I think I paid for it. 13, £14? Maybe a bit more than that. Potentially 24 quid, I can't remember. Hopefully there's some shooting in this one. Otherwise I feel like I've wasted my time. It's alright, no damage done. You can tell I don't drive that often. Or play this game that often. Oh, crap. It's alright. I'll pay for it later. Up your wages. It's alright. That was already damaged. We just went past the crime scene. Just act normal. Just act normal. There's a sign.
This is an emergency. I need an ambulance.
Nobody noticed the sign. We're okay. There's the guy who's dying. Let's go and help him quickly.
Come in, Central. Send an ambulance right away.
Copy that. An ambulance has been dispatched to your current location. Over.
Right. I'm not gonna lie. If you got shot and you had to rely on me coming to the situation, I don't think you're gonna be very happy. Oh crap! No, no, wrong car. Oh fudge.
Location. Over.
Copy that. A tow truck has been dispatched to your current
Wrong
location.
bloody car.
Over.
Oh wait. Oh, I thought it was parked on the sidewalk. Yeah, that's gonna affect my career a little bit. Oh well, let's just watch the satisfaction of this guy being walked into hospital.
You're gonna have a lot of explaining to do when you get back to the precinct.
It's alright, boss. It wasn't me. It was the car. Right, I gotta find evidence. Let's ask this guy, because everybody is just gonna be standing there.
It's a shame that things like this are happening all the time.
Yeah, it's a shame, but we'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Well, you're useful, aren't you?
You don't have the right.
Were you around here when it happened?
Oh, no. I ran here from my shop to see what had happened.
Right.
I really wish you wouldn't.
Hey, will you solve this mess anytime soon?
We're working on it, sir. We're working on it. Did you see anything or anyone out of the ordinary?
No, when I got here, this mess had already happened.
Right. I feel like we need to start asking appropriate
Could you
questions.
please describe what happened?
I'm afraid I can't. I wasn't here when it started.
Was anybody in this
Sir,
goddamn town
did you
around
see
here?
anything noteworthy?
I mean, city.
Say I did. When I arrived, the police were already here.
I forgot how you collect evidence. Right, maybe if I start spamming E, I'll get results. Aha! Some kind of magical potatoes. Yes, potatoes. That's what it was. Potatoes. You know, I thought the car would count as evidence.
I didn't do anything wrong.
No one said you did.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me what happened here?
All I heard was a loud bang. Or a crash, maybe. I didn't see anything. Take it easy.
Well, that was by accident. That worked out quite well. Right, one more. Hello, scene. Yeah, sorry, Prince. I wasn't really. Not at this moment in time. Maybe later. Is there anything on the ground? Hang on, hang on. Is there anything else on the grounds? Oops. Lewis. Ooh. Hello. So, if I do declare, she looks the same as this one.
Officer, will everyone be okay?
Oh, maybe
Look,
not.
all I can say right now is that we're taking care of everything.
I feel sorry for the real people who have to deal with this because I have no idea what I'm doing. The only thing I can think of is the car might be evidence. I'm gonna tow it and see what happens. Yeah, worst thing that could happen is I just
Central,
get
do
fired,
copy?
you know.
Please send a tow truck to my current location. Over.
Hello, Elliot.
Copy that. A tow truck has been dispatched
Prince,
to your
I said I will
location.
add you later, man. Calm down. I said I won't do it now, I'll do it later. I will add you, mate, but I can't do it right now, can I? I haven't got 10 arms. Or 5 legs. Or 10... Well, I probably will end up with 10 eyes eventually. I'll probably turn into a fly when I'm older. Anyone ever wanted to be a fly when they're older? Forget being a pirate or a cat or a dog.
Oh, come on.
Nope. I'll be a fly.
Man, what do you want?
Right, sod this, it's not working out for me. I need to play this game more. When I play the game more, then we'll play the game. Then I'll do it. But I think just looking at my driving, you can tell I need a little bit of work on my driving and other things. Mainly driving. There was another game I wanted to show you guys actually. Where is it? Right, I haven't played this one in ages, but this one is pretty much a scientific-y one. And me, obviously being me, I am very scientific-y. Alright, Prince. I'll try my best to add you. If I forget, well, remind me. This one's a scientific-y one. Right, this one's a scientific-y one, and as you can guess, I am very scientific-y. Right, I can speak science, okay? Because I'm that type of person who can speak science. Don't ask me how, I just have that power. Right. So here we have the Earth. Okay, so this is the Earth. Alright. Not the Earth, but the planet Earth. Alright. Now, just for context, we're gonna get the moon. Okay. The moon. And we're gonna put it very close to Earth. And then we are going to play and see what happens. I do not know why I am speaking. Oh my God, in sweet Jesus, what is going on with that moon? Well, I've single-handedly just killed us. Hong Kong was lovely, thank you, Scene. Absolutely lovely. Enjoyed myself. Never felt so relaxed in my life. I think I just killed it. Let's see what happens then if I put another moon next to it. Slightly bigger. Oh. Yep, I've killed Earth. I'll see you then. Well, I've just killed Earth. Although, if you look very carefully, you can still see lights, so someone's still alive. Look, see, I can see my house from here. And now I can just see lava. Oh look. But yet the Americans survive. Well, if you're American, I do apologize, but you know. There we go. That should do it. Do you think I got him? I'm not God. I never was. So let's just recap on who's dead here. So potentially some of the Americans. Russia's pretty much uninhabitable. Asia's kind of habitable, kind of. Australia, no one knows. The sea's there. The UK is flooded-ish. There's a new ice age. Should I just say sod it and launch this great big planet at it? Yeah. Oh, I missed. Oh, no I haven't. We're all going to die in 5 to 6 billion years time. Who forget global warming? And boom. Well, right. We're going to do something. I've just realised something. We haven't... This gives us the chance to predict whether or not Extinction Rebellion is right or wrong. I'm personally against Extinction Rebellion from how they protest. I don't know what you guys think, but I am personally against them. I don't think they're doing it in the right way. I think there's better ways to get your views across and to, you know, save the world and all that. I'm not saying they're not doing a bad thing. I'm just saying I don't agree with the methods they do. Personally, I think it's a bit... Well, I'm like, there's better ways. Right. No. Right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go on to the composition. Right. Right. Where? Right. So first, we're not going to do globe. Oh, I can't do bloody heat in that. I don't think I can. Ah, here we go. Right. We're going to raise the temperature. What was it, like times 2, so 62 degrees. Okay, and we're going to make the average surface temperature times 10, so 148, because why not? So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're dead. Let's see what happens if we make the average surface temperature that. Wow. Oh, I just blew up the Earth. So we were saying why I should never be God. I've just blown up the Earth. In fact, I've got an idea. Hang on. Where's the one of the north? Right, this is the solar system, okay? Oh. Is this the one that I bollocksed up? Yes, it is. Okay, scrap that. New. Right. Still right. We're gonna make our own solar system, because why not? Right. There is the sun. So we got Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. I think it's Jupiter next. I don't really know my planets, but I'm just guessing Saturn. No, I think it's Neptune next, isn't it? No, oh, we'll go with Uranus. Uranus, yes, I know. Get the comments out now. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I know. The planet Nime, because I've never heard of that before. And then far in the distance you have Pluto. Alright. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see what happens when you make a sun collapse. And then I'm probably going to end the stream. Right. Temperature. So, the average surface temperature is 5,277 whatever number that is. Let's make it go low. Oh. In about 2 minutes. Well, who knew? The temperature is what keeping the Earth warm, isn't it? There we go. I just made the Earth. I've just made us all die again. Right, where's let's start with an easy one. Let's see what happens if we make Jupiter collapse. Right, let's kill Jupiter because it's Jupiter. I'm not being Jupiterist, it's just Jupiter. It's getting bigger, and it's collapsed. I've just made a black hole. Or not. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my science experiment. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you all around. If you want a Q&A on Hong Kong and all that, give us a shout, and I shall see you later. Prince, I'll add you later on, my friend. Just remind me, because I'll probably all forget. And see you around. Big shout out to all of you who came along today.